Days of Our Lives, spoilers update for week for September 22-26, reveals that there'll be some scary ex-boyfriend trouble, some sneaky photos, and a wild night to remember. Things are about to get chaotic in Salem, so Duo viewers will see some highs and lows all over town. For starters, Days spoilers indicate that Maggie Kyriakis will put Tony DiMera on full blast for the Titan DiMera drama he's unleashed. Maggie will be protective of Victor Kyriakis' legacy and won't like the corner that Tony's backing Xander Kyriakis and Philip Kyriakis into. Xander, Philip, Alex Kyriakis, and Brady Black will all clash as they discuss the terms of Tony's deal, so reaching an agreement on this won't be an easy task. Over with Kayla Johnson, she'll pick up on some clues about Stephanie Johnson's anxiety. That could have something to do with some plans that EJ DiMera is about to share with her. On the other hand, this may tie in with Stephanie's upcoming Q&A session as Anastasia Sands instead. Either way, Stephanie will grow nervous, and things are only going to get even more unsettling once a blackout strikes Salem. There'll be some disturbing moments for Stephanie while she's alone in the town square. A mystery man with a bouquet will be in the shadows, but Stephanie will sense his presence and wonder who's there. Since we know Michael Rourke's debut is coming up, and there's strong buzz about him playing a Jeremy Horton recast, Stephanie's former flame will apparently be stalking her. Stephanie will regret using part of her past with Jeremy for book inspiration, since that's what'll bring him back into the picture. The blackout will also bring a situation where Chanel Dupree DiMera and Felicity Green could use a hero, so Alex will be the one who steps up for them in their time of need. While Chad DiMera and Kat Green heat things up in private, Xander and Sarah Horton Kyriakis will cave in when it comes to some private temptation as well. After Sarah and Xander share a kiss, will they strip down for a passionate encounter? Whatever the case, Xander and Sarah will work out an agreement sooner or later, so stay tuned for updates on what that'll mean for their future. On an elevator, EJ will get stuck with Belle Black, who'll rip into him over his past mistakes since he blew up their relationship. Days spoilers say Marlena Evans' blackout experience will be an alarming one too, since she's on the verge of passing out. Finally, Sophia will put her scheming skills to good use as this power outage continues. Days viewers will see Sophia use her phone to take some shocking pics of Holly Jonas while she's snoozing away. That'll give Sophia the opportunity to make those photos work in her favor. Johnny and Chanel's adoption will be sabotaged along with Holly's already fragile bond with Tate Black, so all signs point to Sophia faking Johnny's Holly cheating scandal. Days of Our Lives spoilers say things will get messy thanks to Sophia's manipulation, so stay tuned for all the bad news she'll lead to. Anyone who has had a roommate knows that sometimes things can get, well, rough. Unless you find the perfect choice that emulates your personality and daily routine, then there's no way around certain annoyances, even amongst the best of pals. Days of Our Lives thought it would be fun to interview some of its cast to ask who would make the best roommate for their characters, and alerted, "School's in session. Who in Salem would be the best roommate? Who would you want to move in with you?" First up was returning actress Sal Stowers, who said the best choice for Lonnie's roommate would be, "My girl Kristen, duh, but that's Lonnie's best friend." Her second choice? Sarah, to which Lindsay Godfrey replied, "Lonnie and Sarah would be awesome roommates." Speaking of Kristen, Stacey Hyduck said her character would benefit from having Brady as a roommate and stated, "I think Kristen needs to rebuild that spark, or at least be friends again." Eric Martsolf had a cute reply for Brady, after suggesting, "I think Stephanie. I think she'd be a really good snuggler." The actor gave a sexy wink. Abigail Klein quickly jumped into the comments to reply, "Happy to see Steph's snuggling game is making waves. Top tier, can confirm Eric Martsolf." And when it came to Paul Telfer's choice for Xander, no, it wasn't Sarah, but rather Jack. Feel like the best roommate for Xander would probably be Jack. Jack is a bit more, tolerant of terrible people, having been one at some point himself. And another fave who is retuning this fall, Lamont Archie, picked Abe for Eli. Abe is level-headed, he's chill, he's relaxed, so definitely Abe, you'd be the best for me. Now that we've heard some of the stars' picks, Be sure to let us know which Salem character you would like to live with by posting your answers in the comments section. It's about to get dark in Salem, and not just figuratively, as a blackout plunges the town into pitch black, as teased in the latest Days of Our Lives promo. Several Salemites find themselves trapped together, and others wind up in perilous situations. As the power goes out across the town, Belle and EJ find themselves stuck in an elevator. We've seen enough soaps to know there's likely to be claustrophobia, leading to the shedding of clothes, and finally, sex between the two exes. Gabby, Brady, and Philip find themselves trapped at the office together. Brady tells Philip they might as well bring Gabby into the loop, as the whole world will find out sooner or later. Does this have to do with Tony's offer to buy Titan DiMera from Xander and Philip? And what will happen to Basic Black, John's legacy? One thing we're pretty sure of, though, is that Gabby, who has been working for Tony this entire time, isn't getting the CEO chair he promised her. Chad's been keeping the truth about his and Kat's relationship on the down low, given Jack and Jennifer's disapproval of the woman who tried to make them believe she was their dead daughter brought back to life. Chad informs Kat that they'll need to find a new place to carry out their passionate rendezvous. After being gaslit by Xander and Philip, and believing Xander didn't almost kill his half-brother, the blackout brings her and Xander much closer. In Horton Square, someone stalks Stephanie with flowers, and we're fairly certain it's not Alex, who had asked Stephanie to move in with her. Could it be Stephanie's awful ex, Jeremy Horton? Sophia uses the blackout to her advantage, setting a sleeping Holly up and taking revealing photos of her. Finally, though she's only featured for a moment, we can't help but wonder what this blackout will bring for Marlena, who has been tormented by memories of Stefano making her his queen of the night. Days of Our Lives spoilers are in for the week of September 22nd, 2025. Fans can expect there to be a blackout in Salem. Maggie Horton Kyriakis confronts Tony DiMera. Plus, Julie Williams bonds with Foster. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the Peacock soap opera. Let's start off with the blackout in Salem. It will start off about midweek and continue until next week. It is stated that in Friday's episode, Brady Black gets trapped with Gabby Hernandez and Philip Kyriakis. That could provide an interesting opportunity for Philip and Brady to grill Gabby. Fans will also see Maggie confront Tony. Now that Tony has publicly accused Titan Industries of fraud, everyone is reeling. Tony didn't give the public or media any details about what the fraud was, but he's hoping to make a killer deal. Unfortunately, that deal to Philip and Xander Cook Kyriakis isn't a deal at all. Tony is demanding the return of DiMera Enterprises to his family, but also wants Titan. Maggie will try to reason with Tony. However, I don't view this man as the real Tony. He was never interested in the family business before, and even Anna DiMera warned that it was cursed. So, this turnaround seems rather fishy. I also don't think he has any intention of honoring his deal with Gabby, but that could turn the tables. Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of September 22nd reveal that Sophia Choi tricks Holly Jonas. Maybe Sophia lets the blonde think that something did happen with Tate Black. While Sophia walked out of the dorm room, it's because she doesn't want to be Plan B. At the same time, Sophia does have feelings for him, but knows the closer they get, the bigger chance of him finding out the truth. Fans will also see Julie and Foster bond. That's not the only bonding session in town, though. Sarah Horton Kyriakis connects with Rafe Hernandez. Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree DiMera remain positive about the possible adoption. Meanwhile, Paulina Price encourages Theo Carver to take the job with DiMera Enterprises. Toward the end of the week, Marlena Evans collapses. Also, Stephanie Johnson does a Q&A. Days of Our Lives spoilers are in for the week of September 22nd, 2025. Fans can expect there to be a blackout in Salem. Maggie Horton Kyriakis confronts Tony DiMera. Plus, Julie Williams bonds with Foster. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the Peacock soap opera. Let's start off with the blackout in Salem. It will start off about midweek and continue until next week. It is stated that in Friday's episode, Brady Black gets trapped with Gabby Hernandez and Philip Kyriakis. That could provide an interesting opportunity for Philip and Brady to grill Gabby. Maggie Horton-Kyriakis versus Tony DiMera fans will also see Maggie confront Tony. Now that Tony has publicly accused Titan Industries of fraud, everyone is reeling. Tony didn't give the public or media any details about what the fraud was, but he's hoping to make a killer deal. Unfortunately, that deal to Philip and Xander Kyriakis isn't a deal at all. Tony is demanding the return of DiMera Enterprises to his family, but also wants Titan. Maggie will try to reason with Tony. However, I don't view this man as the real Tony. He was never interested in the family business before, and even Anna DiMera warned that it was cursed. So, this turnaround seems rather fishy. I also don't think he has any intention of honoring his deal with Gabby, but that could turn the tables. Days of Our Lives, spoilers for the week of September 22nd, reveal that Sophia Choi tricks Holly Jonas. Maybe Sophia lets the blonde think that something did happen with Tate Black. While Sophia walked out of the dorm room, it's because she doesn't want to be Plan B. At the same time, Sophia does have feelings for him, but knows the closer they get, the bigger chance of him finding out the truth. Fans will also see Julie and Foster bond. That's not the only bonding session in town, though. Sarah Horton-Kyriakis connects with Rafe Hernandez, Johnny DiMera, and Chanel Dupree DiMera remain positive about the possible adoption. Meanwhile, Paulina Price encourages Theo Carver to take the job with DiMera Enterprises. Toward the end of the week, Marlena Evans collapses. Also, Stephanie Johnson does a Q&A. Days of Our Lives spoilers photos for the September 22nd, 2025 episode tease a potential threat to one couple's future as parents. Johnny and Chanel May have something, or someone, standing in their way of adoption, while Marlena gets another health update from Sarah. Johnny catches up with Sophia outside the pub. Sophia lurks as Johnny and Chanel discuss their future plans. Tate updates Brady and Marlena. Days of Our Lives' unlikely duo, Xander and Philip, have formed a rather unusual brotherly bond. Instead of clashing over Titan DiMera, they are growing close as they work to keep lies and secrets at bay. It's not just business where Philip and Xander put their differences aside. Xander invited Philip to join him, Sarah, and Maggie to celebrate Victoria's birthday. Not only did they get along, but their demeanor toward each other shocked Maggie and Sarah. Philip genuinely wanted to be with his family, and Xander genuinely wanted him there. Growing their bond is the fact that Tony is forcing them to give up Titan DiMera, or he will expose Philip's fraud and that Xander helped cover it up. They are united in battling Tony while keeping Victor's legacy alive. Xander and Philip are also keeping a big secret from everyone. Philip is lying about who beat him up to protect his brother, adding another layer to their new relationship. Personally, we are here for this new dynamic between the Kyriakis brothers. It's refreshing to see these two characters, who always seem at odds with their family, find an ally in each other. Unfortunately, Duel fans know all too well that it's only a matter of time before the other shoe drops. They may be developing a bond, but neither Xander nor Philip trusts the other. That was proven when Philip faked choking to see if Xander would save him. At some point, one of them will turn on the other for their own gain. It's the Victor Kyriakis way, after all, and the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree with these two. The question is, when? The answer is most likely when they have really developed a strong brotherly bond, and we aren't there quite yet. In the meantime, enjoy watching Telfer and Lavoisier bring a new dynamic to Xander and Philip, even if it isn't a fully honest dynamic. Are you a fan of the new relationship forming between Philip and Xander? Sound off in the comments section below. Here are 3 major moments to watch out for this week on Days of Our Lives. On Thursday, Marlena passes out once again, alarming those around her, especially since she's already suffered a fainting spell at Johnny's trial. Her health has been fragile since John's death, and she's been unsettled by the recurring dreams involving Stefano. Monday will see Marlena receive troubling news that may just tie it all together. When a blackout sends Salem into darkness at the end of the week, Xander and Sarah may finally come to an agreement about their rocky relationship. Meanwhile, Alex will help Chanel and Felicity, and Philip, Brady, and Gabby will find themselves trapped together in close quarters. As Johnny and Chanel continue on their road to adopting baby Tesoro, Lurking in the shadows will be Sophia, who plots against the couple on Thursday. She may not want Johnny and Chanel raising her baby, but will she be more accepting of Leo and Javi's adoption endeavors? The lights go out in Salem, leaving some characters in danger and others facing their suppressed feelings, according to the Days of Our Lives spoilers. Who'll give in to passion and who'll use the darkness to concoct a revenge plan? Here's your dual video preview for the week of September 26, 2025. Poor Gwen appears to be in a supply closet when the lights begin to flicker. Meanwhile, Sarah is with her estranged husband, Xander, and Marlene is home alone. Belle is strapped in an elevator with EJ. "Ooh," he coos as the light suddenly turns to darkness. "What's happening?" asks Belle. Across town at the Kyriakis Demera offices, Gabby finds herself with Philip and Brady. "Till the power comes back on, it looks like we're all stuck here," weighs in Gabby. "We might as well bring her in the loop," responds Brady. "The whole world's going to find out sooner or later." Chad and Kat end up happily alone together. "You and I are going to have to figure out a new place to meet," says Chad. Then the pair takes advantage of the situation and end up kissing passionately. Speaking of passion, things heat up between Xander and Sarah, who are in his hotel room. "We should just stay here," suggests Xander. Sarah is definitely on board. She responds by grabbing Xander and kissing him. Meanwhile, Stephanie is solo in the town square when things suddenly go dark. She hears something nearby. "Hello, is someone there?" she asks. And at the college dorms, it looks like Holly has had a bit too much to drink, so Ari decides to look after her. "You can hang here until the power comes back," Ari announces to Holly, who's passed out in a bed. However, Sophia later sneaks into the room, finds Holly alone, and decides to take advantage of the situation. "This couldn't have worked out better if I'd planned it myself," mutters Sophia. Then she unbuttons Holly's sweater and snaps some compromising photos of her. Here are the latest comings and goings casting news from all 5 daytime dramas: The Bold and the Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, The Young and the Restless, and Beyond the Gates. Find out if any of your favorite actors and actresses from yesteryear are returning to the shows you watch, if any newcomers have been cast in contract, recurring, or day player roles, or if any popular performers are about to make their exit. One Life to Live, alumna Erika Slezak, remembered for her powerful role as Victoria Lord, has begun filming scenes at GH. Although her character's identity has not been disclosed, it's been confirmed that she'll have ties to the recently departed Monica Quartermain. A surprise guest is set to interrupt Monica's memorial service on Friday, September 26th. Might it be Slezak's new character? Tune in to find out. Rena Sofer resurfaces as Lois Cerullo next week. She'll be one of many on hand to pay their respects to the late Monica. Ryan Pavey, who was killed off as Nathan West in 2018, is back on the Port Charles scene. He debuted on Friday, September 19th. Expect to see more of Pavey this week. Michael Knight pops in as Martin Gray. His character makes a mysterious phone call on Tuesday, September 23rd. Gary James Fuller is back on the scene as young James West, Maxie's son. On Wednesday, September 24th, Felicia frets about her grandson. Asher Antonizin and Finn Carr also get more airtime as brothers Danny Morgan and Rocco Falconeri. The pair continues to factor heavily into the storyline. Beth Maitland, who's been conspicuously missing as Jack's sister, Tracy Abbott, is finally back on screen at Y&R. Billy Flynn's Kane reconnects with the character on Monday, September 22nd. Maitland also interacts with Michelle Stafford's Phyllis. Kate Fairbanks returns as Tessa Porter. Her character opens up to Michael Gratziadei's Daniel on Monday, September 22nd. Kennedy Garcia returns as sweet teenager Felicity Green on Days. She shares fun scenes with Raven Bowen's Chanel and Robert Scott Wilson's Alex on Friday, September 26th. Thao Pinglis gets more screen time as Tony DeMera, as his character's bid to regain control of his family's company continues. The actor was injected back onto the storyline forefront by the soap's current head writing team. Pinglis interacts with Suzanne Rogers' Maggie on Tuesday, September 23rd. Miles Anderson is back as Foster, the Salem bookstore owner. On Wednesday, September 24th, He has scenes with Mary Beth Evans as Kayla, Susan Seaforth Hayes as Julie, and James Reynolds' Abe. Tina Huang pops in as Melinda Trask. The attorney counsels Rachel Boyd's Sophia on Wednesday, September 24th. James Hawthorne has been cast as a stalker. He debuts on Friday, September 26th. Harrison Cohn resurfaces on B&B on Wednesday, September 24th, and his fashion designer character's name has been revealed. He's portraying Deke, Remy's newly revealed boyfriend. Cohn, who debuted last week, once again interacts with Weissman. Weissman debuted on the soap as Remy, Electra's stalker in 24. Days of Our Lives fans are buzzing over the ominous cliffhanger involving Stephanie. With her book, One Stormy Night Stirring Up Drama, speculation is growing that Jeremy Horton could be the mysterious figure lurking in Salem. His comeback could unravel Stephanie's hard-won happiness. Stephanie's steamy novel has become a bestseller, drawing attention she never anticipated. While friends assured her anonymity, the storyline suggests otherwise. Someone clearly recognized themselves within the pages, and their sudden presence in Salem hints at trouble. Stephanie struggled to leave behind past relationships when penning her book, but Jeremy's name surfaced often. This has fueled growing suspicion that he might be the figure outside Alex's apartment. If true, his reappearance could expose secrets Stephanie worked hard to bury. Jeremy hasn't appeared on Days of Our Lives since 2007, but his history with Stephanie remains unresolved. Their relationship was abusive, leaving scars that still affect her choices today. That painful history makes him the perfect candidate for a dramatic return. Writers have carefully laid breadcrumbs. Steve recently voiced concerns about Stephanie's relationship patterns, specifically hinting at Jeremy. Pair that with the timing of her moving in with Alex, and the puzzle pieces seem to fit. Jeremy's comeback could ignite both personal and family drama. Stephanie and Alex just moved in together, marking a huge step in their romance. Their relationship already carries lingering doubts, especially after Stephanie's breakup with Chad. Jeremy returning at this critical moment would be the ultimate test. His presence could stir jealousy, mistrust, and old fears Stephanie has tried to bury. Alex might step into protective mode, but Jeremy's shadow could threaten their bond. The storyline is poised for emotional explosions and difficult choices. If Jeremy returns, Salem won't stay quiet. As Mike Horton's son, he carries family connections that could ripple across town. His dark past with Stephanie might clash with his legacy as part of the Horton clan. Longtime fans will remember his troubled history. Newer viewers may soon discover the damage he left behind. This storyline has the potential to stir old feuds, spark confrontations, and put the Hortons back in the spotlight. Jeremy Horton's return to Days of Our Lives would shake Stephanie's world and threaten her new future with Alex. With her book fueling suspicion and family drama waiting to erupt, Salem could see explosive fallout. Stay tuned with Soap Opera Daily for updates on whether Jeremy truly resurfaces. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, September 22nd, reveal that Sophia Choi plays games and tricks Holly Jonas. Meanwhile, Rafe Hernandez and Sarah Horton bond. Brady Black urges Tate Black to fix things, and Marlena Evans gets troubling news. Read on for Soap Opera News' full breakdown of what's coming up. Things are looking up for some in Salem, but going downhill for others. It's a day full of tension, and first on the list is Sophia, who pulls a trick on Holly. Meanwhile, Brady urges Tate to make things right. Holly and Tate's relationship is rocky right now, and Tate is using the fact that Sophia has feelings for him to get the answers he desperately wants. He even planted a kiss on Sophia, hoping it would convince her to open up. But knowing Sophia, will she keep it quiet? She told Ari that Holly doesn't have to know about the kiss, but can Sophia really keep a secret? When spoilers say Sophia tricks Holly, what exactly does she do? At the same time, Daddy Dearest Brady is pushing his son to fix things with Holly before it's too late. Also in the September 22nd episode of Days of Our Lives, Johnny confides in Chanel about something that's been worrying him. But what has him so stressed? Could it be his new career as a college professor? Or is it about the adoption that Chanel wants so badly? There's plenty of drama going around, so anything is possible. Elsewhere, Marlena gets troubling news. Her health has been a concern lately, but now something seems more serious. Susan previously warned her that something was very wrong, and now it looks like things have gotten worse. Was Susan right all along? Or is this all about something else? And lastly, Rafe and Sarah bond. Salem seems to be the place where unexpected connections are happening left and right, and now we can add Rafe and Sarah to that list. We'll see what brings them together in Monday's episode. So, do you think Sophia will brag to Holly? Sound off in the comments, and don't miss more duel spoilers coming soon. Next week on Days of Our Lives, spoilers reveal that Salem is about to get dark. A blackout traps Salem, but some secrets refuse to stay hidden. Here's what's coming up on Days from September 22nd to 26. The newest Days of Our Lives promo centers on a dramatic town-wide blackout that leaves Salem literally and emotionally in the dark. As the power fails, tensions rise, passions ignite, and secrets threaten to come to light. The video opens with a fast-paced montage of the city shutting down, flickering lights, darkened streets, and uneasy expressions. The entire town is plunged into darkness, setting the perfect stage for chaos. Gwen is seen at a construction site just as the lights begin to flicker and go out. Xander and Sarah find themselves caught in an unexpectedly intimate moment. The tension between them sizzles, and in the darkness, they give in to a kiss. Marlena is at home when the power cuts out, leaving her unsettled. But she's not the only one plunged into uncertainty. Brady, Philip, and Gabby find themselves trapped together. "Till the power comes back on, looks like we're all stuck here," Gabby says. But then Brady adds, "We might as well bring her in the loop. The whole world is going to find out sooner or later." What bombshell is he ready to reveal? Meanwhile, Belle and EJ are stuck together in an elevator when the blackout hits. Belle nervously asks, "What's happening?" Elsewhere, Chad and Kat share a heated moment of their own. Desire takes hold, and the two lock lips, giving in to the spark that's been building. Stephanie is alone in the dark, and someone is watching. Who's creeping in Salem's blackout? And in one of the Days promo's most jaw-dropping moments, Sophia takes advantage of a situation. In the dorm room with Ari and Holly, she spots Holly passed out and slightly undressed. With a cold smirk, she snaps a photo. "This couldn't have worked out better if I'd planned it myself," she says. Don't miss a moment of the drama during the week of September 22nd to 26 on Days of Our Lives. Check out the video below. Stay tuned to Soap Opera News for more spoilers and exclusive previews. Photo credit. Peacock. Days of Our Lives spoilers, September 22nd to 26. Next week's episodes tease big drama in Salem. Not only do three people find themselves trapped together, but Marlena gets troubling news, Maggie confronts Tony, and so much more. Here's a day-by-day breakdown of the spoilers for next week. A wild Days of Our Lives. Rumor is sparking debate across fan communities. The buzz claims Lucas Scott from One Tree Hill could be Salem-bound. If true, this crossover would merge two iconic worlds, igniting speculation about shocking twists, surprising connections, and unforgettable clashes. The rumor suggests One Tree Hill favorite Lucas Scott may step into Salem's drama. The character, known for his thoughtful nature, could soon share the screen with Salem legends. Fans agree that such a move would create chaos and opportunity alike. Writers could weave Lucas into Salem's legacy by introducing him as a long-lost relative or a hidden connection. Imagine his bookish personality, tested by Demera schemes, dangerous cover-ups, and Salem's constant cycle of betrayals. It would be a tonal clash, Tree Hill's angst meeting Salem's deadly secrets. Integrating Lucas into Days of Our Lives would take careful plotting. The show excels at reintroducing forgotten family ties. Perhaps Lucas unknowingly belongs to the Demera or Horton family. This would anchor him in the heart of Salem's most powerful circles. Another option could see Lucas drawn in as a journalist chasing a lead. His curiosity might uncover Demera Enterprises' darkest dealings or Kyriakis family secrets. That would place him on the radar of Salem's most dangerous players, making him an instant target. Not every fan is convinced this rumor holds water. Some dismiss it outright as LOL fake. Others question the legalities, noting cross-network character rights are complicated. The idea of bringing Lucas Scott into Days would likely require serious negotiations and a hefty budget. Still, some fans find the thought intriguing. A few imagine Lucas as Jeremy Horton, or even a new Salem journalist shaking things up. Others wish Days would focus on reviving characters from another world, Santa Barbara, or Passions, rather than branching into primetime teen drama territory. Realistically, Lucas Scott's arrival in Salem faces hurdles. Actor Chad Michael Murray is busy with other projects, including Sullivan's Crossing and holiday films. There are also rumors of a One Tree Hill revival at Netflix, which could limit his availability. Yet, Days has surprised audiences before. From shocking resurrections to time jumps, the show thrives on impossible twists. Even if this rumor proves false, fan discussion highlights the enduring passion and creativity that Days of Our Lives inspires among its viewers. The Days of Our Lives rumor about Lucas Scott has stirred excitement, confusion, and debate. Whether crossover magic or fan-driven fantasy, the speculation shows how deeply audiences invest in Salem's stories. Stay tuned to Soap Opera Daily for updates, because in Salem, no rumor is too wild. Days of Our Lives, fans have been buzzing after Ariana Zucker's new Instagram post. The beloved actress, known for her long-running role as Nicole Walker, teased followers with a heartfelt caption. But her quick response to a fan's question cleared up ongoing speculation about her soap opera return. Ariana Zucker recently posted a glamorous picture on Instagram, reminding fans of her undeniable charm. In her caption, she wrote, "Miss me on Duel? I miss you too. I would love to see you. If you are in the LA area, come join me for a beautiful evening. Wassaut? Out free Weldy Horses, October 9th, 2025, 6 to 9 p.m. at Gracias Madre, West Hollywood." The post immediately drew attention from her followers. Fans filled the comments section with love and questions. Many praised her beauty, while others wanted answers about her future on Days of Our Lives. One particular question stood out and quickly fueled fresh speculation. A fan asked directly in the comments, "Are you secretly returning?" Zucker did not ignore the question, and her reply was clear. She responded, "I have seen those rumors too, but no." That one response ended the speculation. Despite constant chatter about Nicole Walker's future, Zucker seems firm in her decision. She has previously shared her frustrations with the show's producers and confirmed she has no current plans to return. Even with her clear statement, the comments were flooded with heartfelt messages. Fans expressed how much they miss seeing Nicole in Salem. They reminisced about Zucker's emotional storylines and praised her ability to bring life to complex plots. For viewers, Nicole's absence still feels fresh. Her storyline ended in 2024 with an off-screen move to Paris. While rumors of a possible recast continue, Zucker's presence remains unmatched in the hearts of longtime fans. Ariana Zucker's exit left a major gap on Days of Our Lives. Nicole Walker has been central to many dramatic arcs over the years. Her departure shifted storylines for characters like Eric Brady, Holly Jonas, and others deeply connected to Nicole's journey. For now, it seems the soap will keep Nicole off-screen, only mentioned occasionally. Zucker's public stance makes a return unlikely. Still, as fans know, in Salem, anything is possible. Recasting remains an option, but it would be a difficult decision for the show. Ariana Zucker's latest Instagram post reminded everyone how deeply she is missed on Days of Our Lives. Her direct response to fans confirmed that she has no plans to return. For now, Nicole remains off-screen, but Salem fans can always hope. Stay tuned to Soap Opera Daily for more updates and spoilers.